let me ask you something. You planning on going to Zion? Do you know how tall your trailer is? How long your truck and trailer is? How wide your trailer is? I sure don't. But I just found out from my lovely neighbor that there's a height restriction, length restriction, width restriction going into Zion. So, I guess it's time to do some measuring and find out how long, wide, and tall we are. By the way, if you don't know already, I'm Tori. This is Live.Travel family.
Rainy, rainy.
Something that I always carry in the truck with me at all times is a tow strap. Is 21 feet from the very front of it all the way to where the ball would go inside the trailer, and the trailer from the very back, even back of the tire, the spare tire, all the way to the front where the hitch goes inside the ball is 25 feet long. So that puts us at 46 feet long. So we're under 50 feet, which is good. That means we'll meet that restriction.
Good to know.
Are 8 feet and 1/2 inch wide. So as of right now, that means we'll fit, but we have to buy a permit to go through. I'll let you know here in just a little bit what the actual size restrictions are, but we're at least we can at least go through. We just have to get the permit. So let's go see how tall we are. Okay, so we are 9'2" from the ground to the top of the roof of the camper, and then the air conditioner is the highest point. That's an additional 16 inches off the roof of the camper, so that would put us at 10 foot 6 inches tall. So we're under the height restriction. The only thing that restricts us right now is the width. So again, sounds like we're gonna have to buy the permit to go through, but at least we can go through the tunnel and make it safe without hitting. If you go to the Zion National Park website and you look up the Zion-Mount Carmel tunnel, it will tell you all the details of the restrictions which you need to be. I'll go ahead and read those to you. If you are wider than 7 feet 10 inches wide, which we are, or are taller than 11 feet 4 inches tall, you have to pay $15 and get a permit to be able to drive through the tunnel. So it sounds like you can just go to the park entrance, and that's where you can pay your $15 to get your permit. Prohibited vehicles. Anything over 13 feet 1 inches tall, any semi-truck, any vehicle carrying hazardous material.
We don't have.
Any vehicle weighs more than 50,000 pounds.
Not there.
Any single vehicle over 40 feet long. So any of you Class A's that are longer than 40 feet, you can't go through the tunnel. or any vehicle that is combined vehicles over 50 feet long. So again, that would be us, because we're a truck pulling our travel trailer, and again, we're 46 inches long, so we should be under that restriction.
Yep.
Also, any bicycles, pedestrians, evidently you can't ride your bicycles through there, or walk through the tunnel either.
Probably don't want to, it sounds like.
Yeah, it might be a tight fit. So, again, sounds like we're going to have to get the $15 permit to go through, but at least we can go through.
And we can go through twice with that?
And yes, it sounds like you can go through
twice in 7 days.
Twice in 7 days with that single permit. So we are a total of 10 foot 6 inches tall. We are 46 feet long, and we are 8 feet and a half inch wide. Good thing to know and remember, if you guys are going to Zion, coming from Bryce, which is where we're going, you're gonna have to know your measurements to be able to get through the tunnel. Just thought we would let you guys know, and
yeah, it's a good thing to know. It's a good thing to know your measurements anyways. We've been talking about doing it since we've been on the road, so now we finally have done it.
By the way, we are in the middle of Utah right now. The reasoning for all the warm clothes is because it's been snowing in the end of May in Utah. It is quite cold. Coming up soon here, we'll be taking you through Zion National Park.
Yeah.
We'll see how tight the tunnel actually is. We'll go ahead and videotape that and see how tight the tunnel is when we go through. And we'll let you know what the process is to get the permit to go through.
Just one look and I'd get caught too, 'cause there's something about you, and you know it too. All I do is think about you, your eyes, your scent, your touch is all I dream of. Can't live without you. I hope you feel it too, 'cause we are meant to be.
And what do we need to do with the tunnel path?
Alright, there's 2 tunnels. The first tunnel you can drive through yourself.
Okay.
At the second tunnel, stop for the ranger. They're going to check this permit, give you instructions. Put this on the passenger side front window. It's good for 2 trips in the next 7 days, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Excellent.
That's yours. Okay, it goes on the passenger window.
Excellent.
And you guys are good to go.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Some obsess about things. Some turn use into abuse and don't stop until it's too late. All I do is love you. Maybe someday you will too, 'cause we are meant to be.
We entered Zion National Park with our camper. We had already measured, as you saw that before. And when we came into the entrance, we just told him we have a trailer, we met our measurements, and he gave us this ticket and told us to put it in the front passenger side window. And so we went through one tunnel by ourselves, it was fine. But then when we got to this tunnel, there is a ranger standing here, and when he saw us coming, he flipped the stop sign, came over and talked to us, looked at our ticket, made sure we paid, told us it'd be a couple of minutes, and then he's going to stop traffic in the tunnel, and then told us to drive in the middle of the lanes and no stopping in the tunnel. Pretty simple. And we paid $15, and that's good for 2 times through the tunnel with our camper. This is a 1.1 mile long tunnel. There are several windows or galleries throughout this tunnel. The construction of the tunnel started by blasting these gallery windows into the cliff face above Pine Creek Canyon. Then the crews had access to the interior of the cliff, and they bore their way through the rock, approaching opposite ends of the cliff where the tunnel would meet the road. The gallery windows also served as holes through which the rock debris from carving the tunnel could be pushed out and cleared from the work area, as well as supplying much needed ventilation and lighting to crews working inside the tunnel. Today, you're able to catch beautiful glimpses of Zion through these windows as you drive through the tunnel. Rainy. Say hi, boys.
Raining. Something important that we just came across. Hopefully we got some of it on video. Might be hard to see. We couldn't really zoom in. And I tried to record some of it on my phone too, but I ended up having to help out. So we are currently boondocking outside of Zion, and a car on the road that we're on just happened to back up and back into the ditch, and it bottomed out. So somebody that was driving by, lucky enough, had a van. I was going to take the truck, but a van pulled up first, and they decided that they were going to try to pull the car out, which they were successful. But something that I always carry in the truck with me at all times is a tow strap. I'm in the mountains a lot in the backcountry, and you know, doing things like this, boondocking, and you just never know. Actually, today is very muddy where we came. Obviously, we're pulling the camper. Neither one of them had straps with them. One guy had a little bit of rope, but there's no way it would have actually pulled a car. If you're going to go places like this in the BLM, in the backcountry, I suggest you carry a tow strap with you. Doesn't have to be a crazy expensive one. Make sure it's enough that it can actually pull your rig if it needs to be pulled. But important lesson, and good thing we got them out safe. We made it up the hike.
Yes.
To Weeping Rock, and
It's very neat.